Hello, welcome to Fast and Dirty presented by Haros Automotive Center and Haros Fleet Service in Vero Beach, Florida. Today I'm wearing the orange shirt, which means fleet work, but not really. As it was just cooler outside to wear an orange shirt because we went to West Palm Beach today. We were walking around the junkyard, saw a really cool 77 VW Bug. We saw the Hulk Smash car. You guys really have to check that out. It was really cool. Like, share, subscribe as far as, comments. Comments, do the comment thing. Today we're going to be working on the Dyna, finishing up Lady. We finally got the exhaust bolts. Barbara's here with me. Barbara, you want to say anything?
If this video gets 2,000 likes, then I get $100. So.
Well, you and
and the girls.
And the girls. So we need likes. Like, share, subscribe. Punch the like button right in the face.
I need money.
She needs money. She wants me to give her money. I don't like to give her money if I don't have to. So yeah, do the thing. Right, you can see the thing. That like
the big red box that says subscribe in it.
And then the comment one. Talk about how the fact that my daughter's wearing a black long sleeve shirt in Florida. You know, the place that for most people it's as hot as the sun. But then again, she wears a hoodie to school every day.
Just to school, though.
Just to school. All right. So we're gonna get the camera turned around. We're gonna get work. That's Bandit screaming. He's the bird. We're gonna get the camera turned around. We're gonna start working on Lady. Barbara is gonna go and walk the dog, but she wanted to say her piece because she wants some likes. She wants some comments. She wants some shares. She wants money.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely money. So, I mean, help the starving children.
And do it for Father's Day tomorrow.
Oh, and yes, tomorrow's Father's Day. So help me out, would you? The thing with the thing and the thing and the thingin', right? But when you see this, it'll be past Father's Day, and you'll also see the Father's Day car show that we're going to be at. So a lot of cool stuff in this episode. All right, awesome. Thank you. So today, what we have to do is we got to put the exhaust bolts onto the Dyna. I was missing the back two, and I don't even know how long I've been missing them. I could be messing them forever. Don't even know. First time I've ever had to really take the exhaust apart. But when I went to go put the front ones back on, I was like, I still got to get the rear ones. And then they come in a set of 4, right? So at that point, why not put the new nuts on everything? But here's the here we'll get a shot. There's the Flomsky, the part number. I know I'm saying a lot of uhs and stuff like that, but that's the part number for the exhaust bolts. And I think I got these on like eBay. I think they were like $15, and stuff like that. You can probably go. I went to the hardware store and stuff like that I normally go to get nuts and bolts for cars and stuff like that. They didn't have the right thread pitch and pattern. And when it comes to your motorcycle, just do it the right way. And if you gotta buy it, you gotta buy it. Harley wanted like $50 for 4 bolts, which I think is just outrageous. So I went on the old interweb and just got them on eBay. So we're gonna start throwing these on. Just wanted to go over that with you and start working on this thing. All right, so here we are. Here's Lady, looking as pretty as ever. We're gonna throw this in the time lapse because no one wants to see a fat guy install 4 bolts and stuff like that. Then we're gonna fire it up and maybe take it for a quick ride. My wife will hate it and stuff like that. But we're gonna do something with it. It needs to run. I might take this to the car show tomorrow. I have not broke that news to my wife, but I'm thinking, why not? The tire is got more flat spots on it than my father's backside when I was a kid, and definitely needs air, and stuff like that. But maybe it's not the smartest idea to ride. She's been sitting right? And the front tire's old. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe that's a bad idea. But then again, I'm the king of bad decisions, so I don't know. All right. Oh, God. So we're back, right? Key. Ignition. All right, so she's almost out of gas. We can't let her run long. But then again, all we do is put gas in it. Obvious things. Run. Fuel pump's on. Let's see if it sounds better or worse than it did last time. The only thing we did was we put exhaust bolts on, so it should sound great. Okay, so good news is she runs, but I think she needs some good gas in her, right? Let me turn this up a little bit. Wait for my fat. All right, so she runs. Smells like she's running. She runs. She hasn't run in a while, or at least not for a sustained period. She still hasn't. We need to put gas in it and then let her run like outside. And stuff like that, you know. She's beautiful. I love her. She's my lady. This is my tramp, right? Disney. What can I say? No, she's running. She's running good. She's sounding all right. A little bit not as crisp on the throttle as I'd like, but it could be the fact that again she's been sitting for 2 years. Not disassembled or anything like that. So nothing crazy like most videos. But, and she does have a tune-up, but she probably just needs gas and stuff like that because she's empty. I always store my bikes with no ethanol fuel in them, with non-ethanol fuel, and we do them low on gas and stuff like that. So when we're going to put a bike, and I knew I wasn't going to ride her for a while, so we put her up properly and stuff like that. So, yeah. It just most likely needs gas. Not a huge deal. But she sounds great and stuff like that. We'll get some good gas and we'll shoot her up and down the road and stuff like that, and then take her out for a good run, you know. But we gotta do something about that front tire. So that's probably the next thing I'm gonna tackle. Probably just gonna do it off camera. Pop it off. But then again, a lot of people don't know how to change a front tire on a motorcycle. It's fairly simple, and stuff like that, but we'll get into it. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow at the car show. All right, thanks guys. Real quick, I did have a thing I wanted to go through, and you can see motorcycle. There's 4 of them in here, but I do have a couple of things that no one really gets to see a whole lot. I wanted to show you guys and see if you guys honestly want to see a video on it. If you do, I'll keep going over it because it's a pet project's mine, you know, so it's like a personal thing. But it's this, right? There's 2 of them, but we'll show you. All right, this is number 1. Okay, this is me and Billy's Buick. We've had it forever and a day, and stuff like that. And I just got done doing floor pans in it, and we're going to do some light body work and things like that. some welding, some not welding, and stuff like that, because some stuff just needs to be gone over. Sorry, the mess that's in the trunk and stuff like that. You know, we welded in a pan and stuff in there, and stuff like that. See my welder and stuff. We replaced this pan here, and then we replaced this pan because all of it was rotted. We fixed all the rust holes in here, in the back of the C-pillar, and in the window channel, on both sides, and stuff like that. Then we welded in some new floor pans and stuff like that. The driver's side one we were able just to do some repair work on, but it needs some light body work stuff, and we have a bunch of cool interior parts for it. These are all from TMI. It's all orange stitching. Yes, the car is going to be orange. No, it's not orange because of Haros. It's orange for leukemia, and that's what this is about. It's about leukemia. It has like the metal grommets and stuff like that, and then the inside of this is actually orange as well. And then we actually have door panels that actually match the whole entire thing, and these match the seats. So if you'd like to see more videos on this in this car, let us know. And then we have this over here. Those are the seats actually for the Ford. And for the Ford that's at the shop. It's going to be given away for St. Jude's. This is my 1981 Pontiac Trans Am. I've had this car for well over, at this point, probably 24 years, going on 25. Some guys who know these cars might say, well, it's a 1981, it does not have a 6.6 in it. And they would be correct from the factory. This car did not have a 6.6 liter. This car had a 301, which is 4.9 liters. Then this was the sucky version that had the 301 carbureted 145 raw horsepower. But this is not that motor. This is a stroked a stroked 6 liter, and it's a 4-weight stroker, which makes it 6.699999 liters. So technically 6.7, but we'll call it 6.6, so that way we can have that and it be accurate. But that's what this is. And we have little minor things that actually need to be done with this car. This car hasn't been driven in some time. And it has like some cool touches that you won't see on other cars of its era. These are actually C6 Z06 brake rotors. Those are SRT8 calipers from a Challenger or Charger, like a 90 or a 2000, 10 or something SRT, before they came out with the Hellcat stuff and stuff like that, just the SRT versions. But those are a set of calipers off one of those cars, and then we made everything fit. So we've done a lot of customization work to this car, and it needs other stuff done to it to be finished off, and things like that, and we're going to redo a bunch of stuff on it. But again, passion car for me, right? This is like my baby. I've had it for a long time, and if you want to see videos on this car, let us know. We have we need to do a brake conversion on the back to do the LS1 brake swap. We have all the equipment to do the LS brake swap in the rear, because this is an original drum car. You can see the drum down in there. I don't try to hide anything like with simulated rotors or anything like that. If it's drum, it's drum, and I'll just paint them so they stay nice. But we have all the stuff to do the brake kit. So if you want to see that, let us know. This car does not need a ton of work. It's kind of always the work in progress car. But again, that's my baby. This is my other baby, right? I have lots of babies. A lot of people, my wife used to tell people all the time that I love this car more than anything. But honestly, it's this one that honestly, this is my my child, right? that will always be one of my favorite things in the world. But this, I have so many memories of my kids like laughing and stuff like that, riding in this car. And I have so many memories of this with my daughters, my 2 older daughters, working on this car with me. My daughter Jennifer sanding this when she was a kid, and then when she was like 4 and stuff like that, coming home and her sanding it with me and stuff like that. And then my daughter Jennifer and my daughter Kiara actually taking and lining that hood up with the fenders before I even got home to help me get it ready for the Nationals. My daughters are rock stars, and I appreciate them all the time. So is my son. My son's awesome too. But my daughters are definitely always willing to work on daddy's cars. So, and my daughter Gracelyn has helped me with this tremendously. So we love to work in cars. But if you want to see us work on these cars, this is going to be more of a full restoration project, where the Trans Am has a lot of just fun stuff that we're going to be doing. We're also going to be working on a vet cart for autocrossing. We're going to start autocrossing in August at the St. Lucie County Fairgrounds. So we're actually building an autocross car. Neither one of these will be an autocross car, but we do have an autocross car we're building, and we're going to build it on the YouTube. So other people can kind of see it and work with it. But these are our motorcycles and stuff like that. And if you want to see motorcycle stuff, let us know. If you want to see car stuff, let us know. We can definitely do everything. We're probably going to end up restoring this because, well, my brother's never going to. And stuff like that. That's my wife's Harley Davidson. And these 2 are mine. Yeah, let us know, No, if you want to see, something specific done on a car, right? Floor pan work, engine work, carburetors, fuel injection, brake swaps, things like that. Let us know. We have a lot of different stuff that we're working on, and if there's something out there that people want to see, like LS1 brakes, right? Putting LS1 brakes on a classic car. This Buick right here does have LS1 brakes on it, and that brake swap, honestly, cost us about $75, right? To do 4-wheel disc brakes on a classic General Motors product, right? So this Buick, for brake calipers or brake parts for the front and the back, we got lucky. We went to a junkyard. We found one that had brand new calipers, brand new rotors, and new pads. We didn't keep the pads, scrapped them anyway. We got all the parts. It was a half-off day. We got all the parts for $40, and then I went and bought new brake lines and new pads, and that was the rest of it. So $75, and then it took a little bit of ingenuity to put it all together. And we can show you that. We did buy brackets. I was going to build some, and I found some online, so I bought those, and I think those were like $40 too. So all in all, we're in less than $125 for 4-wheel disc brakes, and it completely changed this car, right? So if it's something like that you want to see, we can always take this apart a little bit to show you what we did, right? So that way you can do it at home as well. So just reach out to us in the comments section and say, hey, I'd like to know more about LS brakes, or I want to know more about how you did the brakes on the Trans Am with using Corvette parts and Charger parts and stuff like that, and how did you get this to work? I'll break it apart. I'll show you how we did it step by step. I'll show you what we used, what tools we used. I think to do the front end of that car, again, I sourced parts that were local. There was somebody on Facebook Marketplace. They had a set of SRT calipers, and another person had a set of brand new rotors off from a C6 Z06. And I was like, I'll make all this work, right? And I did, right? Ingenuity of working on cars. So, I mean, if there's something you want to see specific, is what I'm saying, is let us know. If we don't have it, we can always put it on our radar, and I can tell you, hey, listen, we'll post that soon. We got to look for something. We got a chassis swap coming up. We got an autocross car coming up. We do motorcycle stuff. We do big truck stuff. We do diesel. We do gas. We do everything. So just let us know, because I would love to tailor something to other people. And then again, we're going to do fun stuff like the fun with foam. We're actually already trying to think about it. We're thinking, how does a shop make ice cream? So start looking for that. My son actually brought it to my attention, and he wants to try something ridiculous. So, ridiculous is kind of like what I like to do. So, my son wants to do a ice cream making video, mechanic style.